Welcome back, everyone. We're gonna do the Flash again. Yeah, I know, you're probably getting tired of oh, the Flash. Well, we're talking about the Flash. And, he's gonna face up against, Mr. the Master of the Elements. Okay. We first start off with Element Man. He forces his way, he forces his way into a bank. And then him and his team, Argon, Radon, keep them covered while I produce two masks or glittering loot. And then some store sorry, did I say bank? I meant store. We start off in the store. Yeah, let me re-say that. Okay. We start off in the store and him and his team were trying to rob the store. Okay, I thought it was a bank to begin with. Okay. Yes, you can put whatever in the comments later. Anyways, the store clerk calls the police on them. And Wally West Barry Allen slash slash the Flash gets notified because he was going somewhere with Iris West. Sorry, I should say they were going to that same jewelry store that's getting robbed right now. And the police officers are going there right now as well. And Iris West is saying she wants to go there so she can get the scoop for the paper. And she wants Barry to come along for some reason. Strangely Grab Gang. That sounds like a job for the Flash, but how can the Flash appear? Iris is watching me. Nope. Grab Gang. That sounds like a job Flash, but how can it appear? Well, Iris is watching me. A robbery at the Paladin. I've got to get over there and cover it for my paper. Come on, Barry. For once, life, hurry up. All right. Oh, all right, Iris. Barry Allen pretends to be slow so he could change into the Flash. And then the Flash costume comes on. Frame. That part. Then a split instant later. Odd how, odd how that wind came up when it was still. Gosh, poor Barry. I guess I went too fast for that slowpoke. And then at the Paladin, I don't know that. Mr. Element, look, it's the Flash. We delayed you, Flash. I've been expecting you. But then, as the Scarlet Speedster attempts to reach his tantalizing new foe, a mysterious force restrains him. Okay, before the Flash got there, they must have laced the floor with gold, and the Flash didn't know about that part. So as they were getting away, Flash says, "God, Mr. Element seems to have bested me this time. But I have his strong punch. We'll meet again soon." Okay, now he went to his evil lair with his friends. The extraordinary underground hideout of Mr. Element. But boss, you said we divide the loot evenly. Preciously, Krypton, half goes to me, half to all of you. I've named you 6 underlings after the 6 in intern elements because you can't make a move without me now if you think you can do better on your own. No, Mr. Element, we're satisfied the way things are. Do you think I became what I am by accident? Listen, and I'll explain a few things to you. When I resolved on my criminal career, I know that one thing alone might keep me from complete success. The Flash. Okay, so he goes on complaining about the Flash, and then he talks about how he read the elements when he was a kid, and then he talks about when he was in his adult years that he's gonna take the stuff that he read and is gonna use it to take down the Flash. Okay, the Flash tries to find Mr. Elephant. I said elephant by accident. Element, and then he's pressed it against the wall, and then he says, "Mr. Element, of course the reason you can get through the wall is that I sprayed it with Vandium, the hardest of all metallic elements. I'm leaving now, Flash. See you at my next job. There must be a way for me to get at him Flash vibrates. Then the Flash vibrates. Heat intense heat can melt any metal by rapidly rubbing by heat. But basically, he just vibrates his hand and goes through the wall. And he just vibrates his whole body and goes through the wall. As the surprise criminal is hustled off toward police headquarters, after I get you behind iron bars, I'm going after your henchmen and put them. You haven't got me there yet, Flash. And then he kicks the Flash, and he gets away from him. Okay, and then he sees the paper, and it says, Mr. Element strikes at the bank. Okay, and then he breaks the safe, and then he gets whatever he's looking for. Then he tries to go out with Iris. But Iris is not impressed for some reason. And then Mr. Element gives him a message. Flash, when we meet again tonight, it will be the last time for you, Mr. Element. Again, Flash gets back on his suit, and he goes back after him. And then Mr. Element Man shoots him some kind of ray with his element ray. And then the Flash is stunned. The light beam holding me in a magnetic grip, propelling me faster and faster. Then as Mr. Element shoots his elemental beam skyward. Farewell, Flash. Now there's no one on Earth to stop me. And then he gets transported from space to sorry, I meant to say from Earth to space. And then Mr. Element acting like he actually did it. Then as Mr. Element chuckles as he triumphs over the Flash. Aha! By this time he should be flying toward Mars. It'll be a lark pulling our job without that Flash. Suddenly, from out of space, boss, look, Flash! And then he comes back down and punches him. Slowed down by the Earth's atmosphere, the Scarlet Speedster lands on Earth and tackles his foes. As the disgusted master of the elements and his minions are rendered unharmed and helpless, Flash, you have defeated me. But tell me, how did you manage to avoid disaster in space. As I hurtled off the Earth, I realized that there were three possible things that could happen to me. First, I could have a fatal collision with the moon. The second possibility was bypassing the moon and forever through space. That would have meant my finish too. As I sped toward the moon, I realized that there was another possibility. I might make a curve around the moon, the way a comet circles the sun. And that's what I did. By vibrating myself, I managed to get caught in the moon's gravitation. I was I was spun completely around the satellite, and now I'm heading straight back to Earth, just like a comet heads back where it has come from after circling the sun. Okay. Next evening as Barry the Flash Allen visits Iris. Well, sure of Mr. Element had made a good story for Paper Barry. I sure wish knew how the Flash handled an amazing villain like that. Of course, a stick in the mud like you wouldn't know anything about that. Well, I guess there's an element of truth in what you say, Iris. Oops. Okay. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.